are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Huntington Bank Stadium, home to the Minnesota Golden Gophers. As we'll see the number 24 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Minnesota Golden Gophers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Ohio State Buckeyes offense will have the football first. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
Man, it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. There he goes. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Picks up the first down. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They'll leave it with him. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And just a great job by the defense being stout. Right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming.
QBs and receivers on 3rd down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, the quarterback gets hit, just not on the same page with his target.
Finds a spot in the middle. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. The Golden Gophers offense will try to get something going with their first possession. Run the RPO and fire to the right. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Now the play fake. Makes the grab on the left. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Nice move to keep running. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Golden Gophers come to the line needing just inches for the first down. They'll run the sneak for it.
And, David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
Motion from the back. To the air on first down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And those outside linebackers nowadays, they're so fast. They got to cover ground, but you can blitz them off the edge, and they can get after quarterbacks. Versatile. That's why they're getting drafted so high in the NFL and getting paid all that money.
Here's the pressure. Takes a shot as he lets it go. He's got it. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36. The Golden Gophers will hustle to the line. Back to the ground game on the left. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get those running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Won't back down from anyone. Delivers the blow and gets it to the 29.
How about that play by the speed back? We hear about speed backs, and he's not the guy that runs in between the tackles. But let me tell you something. When you're trying to catch a guy like that and you're running full speed with everything you have, a lot of times you're just trying to get him to the ground, and you're not trying to...
Breaks into the open. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. And the Golden Gophers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Welch. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He'll pull it on the read. And he'll finish the run. Looking to throw, it's O'Neal. Setting up the screen. At the 35, he's got room. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. Here's the handoff. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that one.
So first down here as they go back to work. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. Tough run in this part of the field. He's got 4 down to the 23.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Headed to the line at the 23, trying to convert this 3rd and short. They want to throw it. He's got the tight end. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Working the middle, it's complete. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. To the air, it's O'Neal. Quarterback just flat missed it, incomplete. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. They just keep firing. Makes the catch. Can White cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. The Buckeyes, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. A first down run on the doorstep. Into the end zone. The Golden Gophers come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Looking to throw on first down. Quick strike complete. Steamrolls his way ahead. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. They say success rate can be picking up about 4 or so on first down, 1st and 10. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Wants to go up top. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. And the Golden Gophers will punt it away on 4th down. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Dropping back, it's O'Neal. Gets it out quickly. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. The offense set for a first down play. Wants to throw on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Fires to the tight end. Nice gain of 6, leaving them with 3rd and 4. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on 2nd down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, and I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks in a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a 3rd down.
And the Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. They're going to run it. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes. From the shotgun, the inside give. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Pena. He gets it out to the 28-yard line, not enough to pick up the first down. The Golden Gophers will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Wants to throw. It's O'Neal. Looking to the big tight end. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
And how about the tight end showing off the athletic ability? Does a great job in the blocking game now.
An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Under fire. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll run it from the gun. They could have used a little bit more there. Pick up of 3. It's 3rd and 7. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Takes the easy completion. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. Looking downfield on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Welsh. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Back to pass on 2nd down. Looking for a huge play. He's got it for a big play. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead just before halftime. It's complete to the left. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown! Looking for a man. It's O'Neal. Got it set up on the outside. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Got his man downfield. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a 1st down at the 38. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after pass rush, coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. The Buckeyes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking deep down the right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. I mean, not only were those two guys not on the same page, I don't think they were in the same playbook. They barely looked like they were on the same team. Now it's 3rd down. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf. Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. This time on target. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. He'll keep it himself. That play just got wrecked. 3rd and 1, and they went backwards. And the Golden Gophers will punt this one away. Wants to return it. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Oh, he's got some space. He was loose and setting sail, and they stop him at the 6-yard line. And the Buckeyes line it up with a 1st and goal. Use the play fake, now to throw. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Quick strike through. Trying play action. Fires to the big fella. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. back to pass. Pressure coming. The throw to the outside is complete. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Might as well stick with him. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Golden Gophers line up to punt it away. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Here comes the heat. At the 35, he's loose. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. Cranking up a drive like that can really get you going. It's 1st down from the 44. To the air, it's O'Neal. Firing to the right, complete. At the 35, he's open. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Here's a heat. And this one falls incomplete, but I think the defense was in the neutral zone. It was a free play.
Offside, defense.
Offense will take that. Free 5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
They'll try to take advantage of that offsides call. It's 1st and 5. Makes the catch. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Quickly complete. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now. His last 2 games have completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can pick up the touchdown, Ohio State. Fired in from the red zone for the score. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8. Now from the 48-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. He is a menace rushing the passer. Career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes, and sacks for that guy. That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that. You can show your exotic looks. You can get the pass rush going. Everybody in the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
First play of this drive comes from the 27. To the air, it's O'Neal. Got his man. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Makes the grab. Turns it on in midfield. They make the tackle, but not before he finishes off this 3rd period with a big play. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So 1st down will open up the final period. Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. Got it in stride inside the 20. The junior making a clutch play and turning in a big catch. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Working that left side now. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. The Buckeyes are threatening on 1st and goal. Wants to throw it. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Fitted in the window for the score. Give to the back. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. Off the play fake. Throws to the wideout. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Intercepted for the 11th time this season. He'll try to take it back.
And I love this defense understanding situational football. You got the lead in the 4th quarter, getting your nickel packages. You know the pass is coming, and the execution was great.
Yeah, they thrive on takeaways, and they...
Touchdown, Ohio State! They get it into the end zone. Makes the quick grab. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Well, the quarterback got it to his receiver quickly and gave him an opportunity to make a few moves after the catch, but he's got to do a better job with ball security that time. That is a costly fumble.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll run play action. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Looking for the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. He's got it. Showing off that big leg from 47 yards out. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. This one feels as if it's starting to get away from them a little bit, Jesse.
Yeah, Reese, there's a lot of teams in college football.
Turning it on! Oh, what a cut!
And in this offense, you know, as a quarterback, you're going to get opportunities to put up some pretty big numbers. You've been impressed watching this guy play early this year. With that last pass completion, he's now already over 2,000 yards on the season.
Jukes his way for more. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Off play action. Got his man in the middle. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. And the Golden Gophers come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Complete with conviction on the crosser. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Quarterback on the keeper. And he rolls into the house. Looking to throw, it's O'Neal. Finds the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And here comes the offense on second down. Wide receiver going in motion. The play action fake. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Shoots it to the left. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. And the Buckeyes decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll make the fair catch at the 44, and they'll have terrific field position. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. Hand off from the shotgun.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. The Golden Gophers will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll try to really get into this one. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. To the air on 1st down. Takes a hit as he fires. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know a lot's went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
He hurls one deep down the left side. Makes a grab for a big play. Flying out to the left. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get concerned because this offense obviously has had themselves a day. And apparently
leaves it with the back. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Timeout called here by the defense is the first one they've used this half. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Quickly out to the tight end. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Takes the easy throw in the flat. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And the Golden Gophers will try to pin them back with the punt. This guy is... punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. First play of the drive wants to throw. He lobs one high down the left side. And is knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. Or will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. This one's complete. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. There he goes. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
He makes the grab for the 2. I don't know why you need to go for 2 there, but they do, and it's successful. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown.
Minnesota 21.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Hold it, finds his man on the left. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Let's see what they've got on second down. Sends it back in motion. A little release to the back. Still running at the 40. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. Looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. Pocket breaking down. He'll pull it down. At the 40, there he goes. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurdling.